Have you ever wondered why some of the best hunting dogs rarely make the headlines? While everyone talks about Labradors, German short-haired pointers, or Chesapeake Bay retrievers, there's one hardworking American breed quietly proving itself season after season. The Boykin Spaniel isn't flashy, and that's exactly why many hunters overlook it. But spend just one weekend in a duck blind or walking through thick turkey woods with one, and you'll quickly understand why owners become lifelong fans. By the end of this video, you'll see why this humble little hunter deserves far more respect than it gets. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Number 10. Perfect hunting size. One of the first things people notice about a Boykin Spaniel is that it isn't a giant dog. In fact, that's one of its biggest advantages. These dogs are compact enough to ride comfortably in a small boat, squeeze through dense brush, and jump over fallen logs without looking awkward or struggling. Hunters who spend long days moving through swamps, flooded timber, or thick southern cover know exactly how valuable that can be. I've heard plenty of owners say they never appreciated the Boykin's size until they hunted with larger breeds. Loading a 70-pound dog into a canoe after every retrieve gets tiring fast. A Boykin, on the other hand, seems built for those situations. Small enough to handle easily but sturdy enough to tackle difficult terrain, it strikes a balance that many hunting breeds simply don't. And that practical advantage becomes even more impressive when you see just how much work this little dog can actually do. Number 9. Natural Water Retriever. Water is where many Boykin Spaniels truly come alive. The moment they hear a splash, something seems to switch on inside them. Whether it's a duck falling into a marsh or a training bumper landing in a chilly pond, they don't hesitate. They charge in with confidence and return just as enthusiastically. Unlike some breeds that need extra encouragement around cold water or rough conditions, Boykins generally develop an impressive comfort level with swimming. Their webbed feet, athletic build, and water-resistant coat all help them perform efficiently without wasting energy. What's especially enjoyable to watch is how smoothly they work. There's very little panic or unnecessary movement. They simply focus on the retrieve, keep their eyes on the bird, and bring it back with surprising determination. For waterfowl hunters, that's exactly the kind of dependable partner you hope for every season. Number 8. Incredible hunting versatility. Some hunting dogs excel at one job. Boykin Spaniels seem to enjoy doing almost everything. They can flush upland birds, retrieve ducks, track wounded game, and even assist with turkey hunting in certain situations. That versatility is one reason they've quietly earned such loyal followings among experienced hunters. Instead of maintaining multiple specialized dogs, many hunters find that one well-trained Boykin handles nearly every hunting trip throughout the year. Dove season arrives? They're ready. Duck opener? They're excited. Quail fields? No problem. This flexibility makes them especially valuable for hunters who enjoy different types of game but don't have the time, space, or budget to own several breeds. Rather than dominating one narrow category, Boykins consistently perform well across many hunting situations, and that's something surprisingly few dogs can honestly claim. Number 7. Exceptionally easy training. Some dogs constantly test your patience. Boykin Spaniels usually test your consistency instead. These dogs are intelligent enough to learn commands quickly, but they also genuinely want to work with their owners. That willingness changes everything during training. Instead of endless battles over simple commands, most sessions feel more like teamwork. Positive reinforcement, repetition, and clear expectations often produce excellent results because Boykins naturally pay attention to their handler. Of course, they're still energetic dogs. Skip training for weeks, and they'll invent their own entertainment. But owners who invest regular time usually end up with dogs that respond confidently in both controlled training environments and unpredictable hunting situations. That's one reason experienced handlers often recommend them to hunters looking for a capable working dog without the stubborn streak found in some other breeds. Number 6. Endless working drive. If you've never hunted behind a truly motivated dog, it's difficult to explain the difference. Boykin Spaniels don't simply complete a retrieve because someone told them to. They genuinely seem to enjoy having a job. Hour after hour, they'll keep searching thick cover, pushing through brush, swimming across ponds, and following directions with impressive enthusiasm. Even after multiple retrieves, many still wag their tails as if the hunt has only just begun. What's remarkable isn't just their energy, it's how well they channel that energy into productive work instead of random excitement. They stay engaged with the hunt rather than constantly becoming distracted by every scent or movement nearby. That dependable work ethic often surprises people who assume a medium-sized spaniel can't match the determination of larger sporting breeds. Then they spend one day hunting together and quickly change their minds. Number 5. Surprisingly tough endurance. At first glance, a Boykin Spaniel doesn't look intimidating. That's where many people make their biggest mistake. Despite their moderate size, these dogs can handle long hunting days with remarkable stamina. Whether hiking miles through fields or repeatedly retrieving birds from cold water, they often keep working long after people expect them to slow down. Owners frequently mention something interesting. The Boykin rarely wastes energy. Instead of racing around wildly all morning, it seems to pace itself naturally. That steady rhythm allows it to remain productive throughout an entire hunt, rather than burning out during the first hour. It's the kind of endurance that doesn't always show up in photos or breed descriptions, but hunters notice it immediately. Quiet efficiency often beats explosive bursts of energy every single time. Number 4. Loyal beyond hunting. Here's something many first-time owners don't expect. The same dog charging fearlessly through thick marsh grass often becomes the calmest family companion once the hunting gear gets packed away. Boykin Spaniels build incredibly strong relationships with their people. They don't just enjoy being nearby. They genuinely want to be involved in everyday family life. Whether someone is watching television, working in the garage, or relaxing on the porch, the Boykin usually finds a comfortable spot close by. That emotional connection creates something special in the field too. Dogs that love working with their owners often communicate better during hunts because trust already exists outside of hunting season. They're not simply following commands. They're working alongside someone they genuinely enjoy spending time with. And that bond becomes obvious every time they look back for direction. Number 3. Thrives almost anywhere. One reason Boykin Spaniels remain so practical is their adaptability. Of course, they appreciate open land and regular hunting opportunities. But unlike some high-drive sporting breeds that struggle outside constant fieldwork, Boykins often transition surprisingly well into normal family routines, as long as they receive enough exercise and mental stimulation. That means one day they can retrieve ducks from flooded timber, and the next day they're happily joining the family for a long walk, playing fetch at the park, or relaxing indoors after burning off energy. This flexibility makes ownership much easier than many people expect. Hunters don't necessarily need massive properties or remote cabins to enjoy life with a Boykin. They simply need an active lifestyle and a willingness to include the dog in everyday activities. That combination suits far more families than many realize. Number 2. Quiet hunting intelligence. Not every smart dog makes dramatic decisions. Some simply make the right ones. Boykin Spaniels often display exactly that kind of intelligence. During retrieves, they naturally adjust their path around obstacles instead of charging straight into trouble. They learn changing terrain, remember previous falls, and frequently solve small hunting challenges without constant direction. Experienced hunters sometimes describe them as thinking dogs. Rather than blindly following instinct alone, Boykins seem to process situations before acting. That mental flexibility becomes especially valuable during difficult retrieves where birds land in thick vegetation, moving water, or confusing cover. It's not flashy intelligence meant to impress strangers. It's practical intelligence that quietly saves time, reduces mistakes, and helps recover more game throughout an entire hunting season. And honestly, that's the kind of intelligence hunters appreciate most. Number 1. America's hidden gem. Perhaps the biggest reason Boykin Spaniels remain underrated is surprisingly simple. They've never been marketed as heavily as many famous sporting breeds. They're not the dog everyone immediately recommends. They're the dog experienced owners quietly recommend after years of personal experience. Talk to longtime Boykin owners, and you'll hear similar stories again and again. They bought one expecting a capable hunting companion and ended up with a hardworking partner, loyal family member, dependable retriever, eager trainer, and affectionate best friend, all wrapped into one medium-sized package. That's why people who own Boykins often stay with the breed for life. They know something many others haven't discovered yet. Sometimes, the best hunting dog isn't the one everyone talks about. It's the one quietly doing exceptional work while everyone else is paying attention somewhere else. So guys, the Boykin Spaniel may not be the most famous hunting breed, but it has earned a reputation through performance rather than popularity. Its versatility, intelligence, endurance, loyalty, and incredible work ethic make it a dog that consistently exceeds expectations, both in the field and at home. If you've ever hunted with a Boykin, you probably understand why owners rarely switch breeds. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, leave a comment sharing your experience, and subscribe for more honest dog breed content every week.